1981, World of Sport aired their weekly show on ITV in the UK. On this show, Bobby Barnes vs Pat Patton and Big Daddy and Sammy Lee took on Grand Vladimir and Mel Stewart. In 1988, the WWF held their first ever Royal Rumble event. This was shown on network TV to directly compete with NWA's Bunkhouse Stampede, which was also shown on this very night. In the Royal Rumble event, the Jumping Bomb Angels were successful in winning the short-lived WWF Women's Tag Team titles against Judy Martin and Leilani Kai, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan won the first ever Royal Rumble match, which only had 20 competitors instead of the usual 30. At NWA's Bunkhouse Stampede, Nikita Koloff took on Bobby Eaton for the NWA television title. Larry Zbyszko took on and defeated Barry Windham to win the UWF Western States Championship. Road Warrior Hawk took on Ric Flair for the NWA World Heavyweight title, and in the main event, Dusty Rhodes overcame Arn Anderson, Ivan Koloff, Lex Luger, Road Warrior Animal, the Barbarian, the Warlord, and Tully Blanchard in a Bunkhouse Stampede steel cage match. The 1993 Royal Rumble event was also held on this date in front of 16,000 fans at the Arco Arena in Sacramento, California. Yokozuna was the winner of the match on this night, outlasting the likes of Ric Flair, Bob Backlund, Randy Savage, and The Undertaker. Elsewhere on the card, Shawn Michaels took on his former tag team partner Marty Jannetty for the WWF Intercontinental title, and Bret Hart defended his WWF World Heavyweight title against Razor Ramon. A 5-star match also took place on this date in 1995 at the AJPW New Year Giant Series Day 17 show, which saw Kenta Kobashi and Mitsuhara Misawa go to a 60-minute time limit draw with Akira Teo and Kawada for the AJPW World Tag Team titles. WCW's sold out 1998 event had a brilliant undercard and a lackluster main event in what seemed to be an ongoing theme for the promotion at the time. The undercard had Chavo Guerrero Jr., Juventud Guerrera, Liz Mark Jr. and Super Calo take on the team of El Dandy, La Parka, Psychosis and Silver King. Chris Benoit went up against Raven in a Raven's Rules match. Chris Jericho took on Rey Mysterio Jr. for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Bret Hart took on Ric Flair. And then the main event of the night, Lex Luger went up against Randy Savage, which ended via submission in a mere 7 minutes. The 1999 Royal Rumble event was also held on this date and ended up being one of the strangest. The Rock defeated Mankind in an I Quit match to win the WWF World Heavyweight title. Then Vince McMahon won the Royal Rumble match this year after spending most of the match hiding on commentary. At Shine's 16th event in 2014, Allysin Kay went to a draw with Jessica Havoc in a no disqualification match, and in the main event, Ivelisse defeated Reign by pinfall to win the Shine title. Another Royal Rumble took place on this date, this time being the 2016 edition. This year, it was won by Triple H. This was the second time in history that the winner of the match also won the main title in the company. Triple H outlasted Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar and The Big Show. In the undercard, Dean Ambrose took on Kevin Owens in a last man standing match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Kalisto took on Del Rio for the WWE United States Championship, and Charlotte Flair faced off against Becky Lynch for the WWE Divas Championship. Then finally, the newly formed NWA held a Hard Times pay-per-view on this date in 2020. In a jam-packed card of title matches, Eli Drake and James Storm faced Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson and the team of Royce Isaacs and Thomas Latimer in a 3-way tag match for the NWA Tag Team titles. Thunder Rosa faced off against Allysin Kay for the NWA Women's title. Scott Steiner challenged Aaron Stevens for the NWA National Heavyweight Championship. Nick Aldis beat Flip Gordon in a match for the NWA World Heavyweight title. And in the main event of the card, Ricky Starks faced Trevor Murdoch for the NWA World Television title.